Peter Eliades with you. Stock market cycles update for Thursday, March 5th. Hopefully going to be a relatively short one today. I always do a little when I start to think of, these projections have been spectacularly accurate, these very short-term ones. This is the one we showed you the other day. It's a 1.75 to 2-day offset, and these are the simplified versions, so that's not exactly right here. But it gave you this closing price projection for this huge move up off the bottom. And because we had met that and generated no further projections, I theorized we would get a down move from there. Indeed, we got a huge down move one day from there. And that one met projections. Let's go to the next longer. This one then proceeded to give another upside projection. This is 3.5-day offsets, and this one is correct now. It's somewhat staggered and not as clear as the simple daily ones, but these fractional offsets are correct. And as you can see, yesterday we told you, hey, guess what? We met another projection well into the projection window on a closing basis. That could mean a turn to the downside. That's exactly what we saw, and a big one. So now where we stand, let's look at the next longer offset. Remember, we told you yesterday, if we had rallied from yesterday's close up into this area, the higher end of the initial projection, we could have gotten a significantly higher projection all the way back towards the old highs. Now, however, it's a different story. Now we're limited by how far up the projection can be given. Even if we get a spectacular rally tomorrow and get above both of these lines in the next 2 days, now your projection's going to be more muted up into this area right around here. That has not been given yet, but that's what's telling us would happen if we get upside projections from here. Let's look at the next longer offset, and that will tell you that, look at this. This huge amount of space for any kind of rally the market wants to do without generating higher projections. So if, I don't think this is going to happen, but if we get a big rally up into this area around 3,200 for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, that's one full week, there's no way to get higher projections. So that gives us a lot of information just by looking at that particular part. The only other chart I want to show you, well, actually there are two charts I want to show you. Number one on the closing price charts, and this one is very important. This is an S&P chart. I'll show you the offset here. We'll click on this, go to Edit Moving Average Line. The offset is 96 to 110 and change. That's a 20-week offset, nominal 40-week projection. Now look what happened the other day. We actually closed below the upper line, gave a tentative projection all the way down to 26.27. The very next day we got back above it, so at least temporarily invalidating any downside projections. But we've been playing with this area the last 3 or 4 days. Huge moves to the up and downside. But look where we are now. We are now at a point, this is on the S&P. I drew a little rectangle here. The low price of the rectangle is $29.59. The upper price is right around 3,000. If you get below this $29.59 level tomorrow or Monday, you're going to get a projection down to around these levels, down to around the low 2,600 levels. So that's how important the market action is for the next couple of days. One last chart to show you. We told you we were reluctant to say we would get a big move down today because we had upside projections. Well, guess what? We still have those upside projections. If we go to our hourly cash projection charts, this is the projection all the way up to 32.2104. Now, right at the close today, we tentatively invalidated with a move below the upper line here. If we can get below that tomorrow, below the blue line, at some point tomorrow, that will definitely invalidate this upside projection. But until it's invalidated, as you know the rules by now, this projection, there are only two things that can happen. It can be met or it can be invalidated. That's where we stand. Probably do a longer update over the weekend. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, bottom right. Give us some remarks. Come on. You have to be impressed with these projection calls over the last few days. Just tell us you enjoy what the projections are showing you. I'd appreciate that. And if you hate us, let us know too and tell us why. Okay, that's it. We'll talk to you over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Thanks for watching.